What's up, model community? It's your boy Chris coming at you live as always from the man cave the day after Christmas. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas Eve, a wonderful Christmas Day, whatever it is you guys do for Christmas. I hope it was an awesome time. I hope you guys got some. If you're watching this channel, if you're watching me, if you're still watching me in particular, I have to assume that you're a music fan. So I hope you guys got some great music, got a chance to listen to some great music, got a chance to enjoy music with friends and family. And, my family's routine is, I live really close to all my family except for my wife's father. They live 3,000 miles away. But outside of that, all of us are really close together. So we're usually expected to do a whole lot. But for all of you, you guys know how I do. Merry Christmas to all of you. And a Happy New Year. I hope you guys all have a prosperous 2025 filled with music and laughter and memories, and it's what it's all about. Cheers to you all. So every year what I do is, because I'm the type of person usually that if I want something, I just go get it. And, as long as, the means and everything are there. But I keep a list throughout the years of things that come up on my radar that I'd like to have, but maybe get pushed to the back burner because I'm always usually so hell-bent on going after my originals. It's hard to ask a family member or somebody like that to go get you an original Cool Strutting. It's just asking a lot, And it's the kind of thing that involves some luck and some looking and some spending. And it's not the kind of thing that in my opinion, it's just not the kind of thing that you ask people to get for you. So, like a box set comes out, something that I'm interested in, I'll put it on my list. Or if a new release by somebody comes out that I like, several songs off of, but I think to myself, okay, I'd really like to have that, but I'm going to push it to the back burner just a little bit. Well, my list at the end of the year is always filled with stuff like that. And usually the friends and family or whatever who want to buy for me for Christmas usually just pick off that list. And so knocked a decent amount of stuff off this list this year, and I'm going to share with you guys. One of them was a movie that came out earlier this year that I really enjoyed. Anybody my age, I'm 39. Anybody my age, you guys are probably going to be fans of the movie Twister. Well, earlier this year, or was it late last year? I can't remember. Got a sequel, Twisters. I thought it was very well done. Enjoyed it quite a bit. I've seen it 3 or 4 times now. And I'm really a big fan of the music, the soundtrack. So I had put that soundtrack on my list. It's like, you know what? I wouldn't mind having that. That's like just a really cool, like playlist. There's a lot of great, country artists that are on the scene, and some country artists that are up and coming, and some that maybe you might not know that much about, but this is a good intro to them. And so I had the Twister soundtrack on my list, and it's got Luke Combs, Miranda Lambert, Thomas Rhett, Lainey Wilson, Jelly Roll, Tyler Childers, one of my personal favorites, Charlie Crockett, one of my personal favorites, and just all kinds of stuff on here. And it's just really a great soundtrack, and I really thoroughly enjoy it. Next up was one that, again, I listened to this artist a ton on Spotify, singer-songwriter stuff that I really just dig. And this is his latest album, and I had it on my list. Eventually, I was going to get it, but I just so happened to throw it on my list just in case somebody beat me to it. And it's Zach Bryan's most recent. Again, good singer-songwriter stuff. I really dig it. Featuring the likes of Warren Treaty and Sierra Sparrow and Casey Musgraves, and the Lumineers are on a song. It's just good singer-songwriter type stuff. I really dig it. Next up is a tone poet that I just threw on my list. It's like I'll either get to it, or I'll wait for a Blue Notes website to have one of their 20% off sales that they have throughout the year. I'll wait for Amazon to throw it on for like 30% off or something like that, and then I'll snatch it up then. Well, I never did get around to it, so it fell all the way to my parents. It's Rough and Tumble. Stanley Turrentine, Blue Mitchell, James Spaulding, Pepper Adams, Grant Green, McCoy Tyner, Bob Cranshaw, and Mickey Roker. Fantastic music again. A lot of times I have these pre-ordered. Sometimes I forget to pre-order them. And sometimes, like I said, it's something as simple as I'm just going to wait for Amazon to throw it on for 30% off, and then So a lot of times, guys, you keep your eyes on Amazon for stuff like that. They're wonderful for it. I know a lot of people think that Amazon is the devil, but it's a good way to snatch up really good music for cheap if you keep your eyes on it. I got a lot of Miles Davis this year. This is crazy, but it's just the way it worked out. This next one I'm getting ready to show you is one of the things. It was the first Tone Poet box set that came out, and I really wanted it then when it came out, and it was just a hefty price tag on it, and it was just one of those things where anytime I'm spending that kind of money, I'm usually going to be going after an original. So it just fell to last year's list, and nobody grabbed it for me, so I didn't get it this year either, so it fell to this year's list. And when I opened the box and got it, I was just stone cold thrilled to have it, actually. It's a round trip Ornette Coleman. And this is Blue Note Output. His solo output, also the album, the Jackie McLean album, New and Old Gospel, which is, one of the first really good jazz records I can ever remember getting, actually. But you guys know by now about the Blue Note work, and man, like I said, I was just flat out thrilled. Hard to believe it took me 2 years to nab this, but it did indeed take me 2 years to nab this. Well, no, if you go by this, it took me 3 years to nab this son of a bitch. Anyway, stoked to have it now. And so I'm going to end up with the 3 Miles Davis releases that I ended up getting. One, I don't even remember putting it on a playlist, so might have just taken the initiative to just grab it for me. But yeah, because like I said, I don't remember putting it on my want list, but really cool piece nonetheless. It's Miles Davis and John Coltrane, the final tour live in Copenhagen, March 24th, 1960 on blue vinyl. And like I said, I don't remember putting that on a list, but they might have just taken the initiative and grabbed it for me. I'm not really familiar with Seagull Jazz Records. I'm not. But it's one of these things where even if the sound's not going to be tremendous on it, it's a neat little collector's piece, I think. So happy to have it. Next up is probably the one I'm most stoked to get. I certainly wasn't expecting anyone to nab this one for me. Had a nice little price tag on it. But it's Miles Davis, Miles in France, 1963 and 64. Miles Davis Quintet, the Bootleg Series Volume 8. And it is an 8 LP box set. Nice, hefty box set. And, of course, it's Miles' second great quintet. With, Miles, of course, on trumpet, George Coleman on tenor, Wayne Shorter on tenor on LP 7 and 8, Herbie Hancock on piano, Rod Carter on the bass, and Tony Williams on the sticks. I've made it about halfway through it so far. Thrilled. Now, like I said, I could not believe my parents coming through in the clutch for me on this one, grabbing it for me. Thank you, Mom and Dad. I appreciate it so much. It's not one, again. I threw it on my list thinking, hey, somebody will either get it for me or I'll get it eventually. But certainly wasn't expecting anybody to get it for me. So thanks, Mom and Dad. And this next one is Miles Davis, the Prestige recordings. And for me, my favorite Miles years are the Prestige years. The Columbia years are great. They really are. The Columbia years are fantastic. I mean, it can't be argued. But my absolute favorite Miles is like, the working, the cooking, the steaming, all of this Prestige stuff. And I love it. And this is Miles Davis, 54, the Prestige recordings, 4 LPs. And it's just a beautiful set, really. Mastered like every great jazz release that comes out these days by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio, featuring Sonny Rollins, Art Blakey, Thelonious Monk, Horace Silver, and more. And guys, it's just a really nifty set. And I'm thrilled to have it. So again, hit it big on Miles Davis this year. Wasn't expecting to hit it that big. I mean, every year somebody will nab me one of these box sets or something pretty like. Came through pretty good on box sets last Christmas, if memory serves me correctly. But it was one of those years, and got a bunch of awesome stuff as well, like this shirt my daughter got me. Awesome, like my daughter. I don't think I've taken it off since she got it for me. It's just awesome. And got some clothes, some stuff like that. My wife got me this adorable. You guys know, I'm sure by now, if I hadn't talked about it on my channel, I have 2 Rottweilers. And I love them. If you look real close, my wife got me them. It's a custom glass with an engraved Rottweiler on it. love my dogs. And she knew that would make me smile, and it has made me smile. And so just all kinds of really neat stuff. I got a new pair of shoes. You guys have probably heard me talk about how much I like shoes before. Another pair of, Air Jordans, my absolute favorite. And it's just a great Christmas all the way around. And best thing about it is I got to take the week off of work and spend the entire time with my family. My daughter's in there right now enjoying her Christmas. I offered to take her out shopping today, and the day after Christmas, his dad offered to take you shopping to brave the storm. I can't really stand shopping for anything but records and books and shoes. That's it. I don't like shopping for nothing else. Not groceries, not nothing. But I offered to brave the storm today on the #1 return day of the year and take her out, and she wanted to hang on around the house and enjoy her new Christmas stuff. So hey, she's in the other room right now. And but anyway, it's been a great Christmas, and best part about it, like I said, is I was able to take this entire week off with my family. Don't go back to work until Monday, so that's great. It's a much needed break and some much needed time off to get the gears back charged for the new year. And so I hope all of you guys, if you had to work, I feel you. I've been there. I've gone years where I didn't get any holidays off, so I feel you. For all of those of you out there working, cheers to you. God bless you. It's not an easy thing to do. I've been there. I feel you. And for those of you who were able to take the time off like I was, man, isn't it nice? And I hope you all were able to spend some time with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Enjoy some music. Enjoy the food. Enjoy the camaraderie and the companionship. And I hope everyone, if I don't talk to you guys before the start of the new year, which I mean, hey, maybe I will, maybe I won't because I got some time off. But if I'm not able to, cheers. Happy New Year, you guys. God bless you, coming straight from the man cave. Until next time, until next video. Keep dropping that needle, you guys.